Okay, Dwarf Honey Gourami breeding setup. So it must be just super comfortable in here because the breeding is just non-stop. I'm not doing anything specific. I'm not lowering the water. The water temperature is at a steady 77.7 degrees. So the only thing I can think of is that they are just that comfortable. So I decided to do a short video on kind of the way I have it set up. So basically I've got my intake and my output both on the left side of the tank, pointing to the right. So that way I figured this would be the lowest amount of water flow, and that's where he would build his nest. So a lot of floating plants to diffuse the light, slow down the flow. I did some short spiralis in the back just to try to cover it up with some Java fern. Put a large root over some rocks to give a lot of hiding spots for the small fry that do make it. Then on this side I just have a lot of these large grasses. They grow right up over the top and across the top of the tank. Just a lot of spaces for them to hide. And plus the other thing I have, even though it's a community tank, there's really nothing to eat the baby fry. I mean, I have a bunch of cories, some ottos, some shrimp, things to clean the tank, but it's really the gourami that's in there. And he protects them pretty well from the females. So he doesn't really let them anywhere near the side of the tank, unless he wants to nest with them. So basically what I did this weekend is I wanted to put my babies in a new tank, which I did. Now, out of all of the babies that I spent moving into my little breeding boxes, I ended up with two. There's one of them right there, and there's the other one right there. So I ended up with two. Because what happened was, I was using this breeding box right here, and believe it or not, these slits on the side to allow for water flow are too big. So what was happening was all the fry that I was putting in there was making it back out. So my solution to that was to take a filter bag, very fine, and cover up those slits to still allow the water flow. So I do have a bunch of little tiny guys in there. They look like little mosquitoes, but they're everywhere. I have a lot of them in there. So, like I said, they've been really comfortable breeding. Haven't really done anything. So I was hoping to make this his last nest. So yesterday I did a water change and moved a bunch of stuff around and added my babies into that tank and put this one over here, and woke up this morning and sure enough, he's beat me at my own game. He's got a nest underneath my breeding box handle. So there's no way I'm going to be able to move those without sending them everywhere. So, but it's probably the perfect spot for a nest. But yeah, so they're doing really well. Now I've got it down, so I should be able to keep a lot more babies. So, there it is. I hope this helps somebody out.